All right. Welcome to Cleantech and Coffee episode 3. We have gotten a lot of good questions from our shareholders. Some of them directed straight at our portfolio companies. This one is for swap.com, our very fast growing online consignment store in the US. They recently launched a men's line. It was women and children first, as you know the saying goes. We sent our social media guru Joshua to Helsinki to have a chat with one of the founders of swap.com to answer your questions directly. So over to Joshua and Jussi.
Hey, thanks for that, Bigger. We'll get chatting now with Jussi Koskinen from Swap. This is Cleantech and Coffee. We actually have coffee this time. We're not drinking beer this time. So thanks for joining us, Jussi. And first question comes from Camille from the Green Exchange. Thank you for your question, Camille. Very much appreciate you choosing to send one in so soon. His question is, how big is this market for pre-owned items in the US, and why did Swap get involved in this space?
Well, yeah, thanks, Camille, for a really good question. I think first of all, the why we went to that market is that it is a huge market and it's largely unserved. So there is nobody really doing a very good job in the market. So if I look at the numbers, the categories that we now serve is about 100 billion market in the US and maybe worldwide like 3 times that. But if we expand, then it can be even bigger. So let's put it this way, that it's a big enough market to build a $100 billion company. But of course, that's not the only reason why we started this. Is that one of the reasons really is that it's a huge waste of textiles. What they do in the US is that 85% of the textiles are actually thrown to landfill, not even recycled, but just thrown to landfills. And that's about 70 pounds per person per year of textiles totally wasted. And most of that stuff would be actually totally usable. It's just there is no way to reuse or get these textiles into somebody else's homes, to say so. And what we have actually done is that we concentrate on inexpensive items, because that is the biggest market. I mean, if you look at your closet, many of the items that you have, or clothing items, apparel items, really are not valued like $50 or $100. They are more like $10 or $5 to $15, and there has really not been a way to sell those before we came along.
So this links into Camille's other question. He was asking about, what are the key differences between what Swap is doing and what some of the more traditional platforms, such as eBay or Amazon, what are the key differences that you've done here? Why are people flocking to this service?
Yeah, well, eBay is kind of the pioneer in the pre-owned item space, but what they do is that they are just a platform. So that's what we call peer-to-peer. So people work with other people, and they don't. eBay only facilitates those trades, and what we do differently is that we handle the logistics. We basically handle the biggest pain point in the what customers typically have, especially for inexpensive items. Mm-hmm. When you list an item in eBay, you have to photograph it, you have to describe it, then you have to store it at your home until it sells, and then starts the fun part, that you have to ship them one by one to individual customers all around the globe. So it's a lot of work. It takes probably 30-45 minutes per item to do that. So what we do is that customers can just put everything in the box, ship to us, and then we'll list them, we inspect them, we photograph them, we store them, and when somebody orders, we ship them out. And the beauty is that we may have an order with 50 different items from 50 different sellers, and still you only pay the shipping once. So because it comes all from the central logistics, that we have all the items from all the people. We now have 1.1 million items at the moment available, so it's a huge selection to choose from.